Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Pam 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 param param param. Pararararararararam. Pom 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 pom. Hello, boys. No one is interested in the card game. Okay, fine, fine. It's only me, huh? Could be. Very possible. Very, very possible. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Three, two, one. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the stream of Plane Shift. Hello, hello. How are you today? It's Monday. Oh my God, Monday. Anyway, it is Monday. So I don't know if you have seen, but we have a set of new tutorials out. They are on YouTube, and you can watch them if you want. Maybe give it a like so that we feed the algorithm. And yep, they are there for the new players and for anyone that wants to play the game. Okay, so I asked in Discord if you wanted me to work on the game, I mean the main Plane Shift game, or on the card game, and it seems that everyone wants me to work on the main game. Fine, it's okay. 5-1, where one is only me. Holy moly! You don't care about the card game? Okay. Don't give a shit about the card game. Okay, fine. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Fine. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to enable the new village in production, right? The only problem I have is it gonna work, right? Because we tested it a bit, right? We tested it a bit, but we didn't really test it extensively, right? So, and also we have the problem we cannot really reload. Okay, so I think the first thing we have to do. Let me see 1 second, because I need some mental organization to attack this problem. I need some mental organization to attack this problem because it's not. I mean, we did most of it already, but I know. But I guess the question is, do we have? Tribe number 3. Let me see. I'm just checking the files. Yes, this one exactly. We have at least 2 files. We have at least 2 files. Well, actually, we have many files. We have many files where we discussed tribe, right? This one is kind of off, so I think the most interesting one interesting one. I think the only interesting one is this one, actually, which is the one that we basically did, right? Because we enabled tribes and destructible objects. So the idea was, let's enable one tribe, right? And actually we did it, right? We did it. This is done. So we have one tribe. Well, it's not in production, but we can enable it easily. I think. So tribe creating a building, we have it. How many points should the building have? Yeah, that's a very good question, actually. Because at the moment, our tribe setup, right? Our tribe setup is... I mean, we don't really have a full tribe setup. Require master NPC to understand behavior, completion, decay. Yeah, we don't have it. We don't have it. So we know that did I add the items? No, I didn't even add the items, by the way. I didn't even add the items now that I look at it. Because it was all experimental pretty much, right? It was all experimental, but we can enable it and see what happens. I mean, that's not a big deal. We can do this. So we have in the database we have all these buildings, right? And none of these buildings we have actually defined. So tribe trap 1, tribe trap 2. Actually, these ones are turrets. They are not. I have to check that. I think we should rename them to something more reasonable. But remember that if we rename them here, then we need to rename them also in the tribe recipe, right? Because the tribe recipe is referencing Right? Yes, and this is our tribe pretty much, right? This is our tribe. This is our tribe. Yeah. This is our tribe. Guys, one day we will have to upgrade to the next version of Unreal Engine. I don't know when it will happen, but we have to. We have to do it, my boys. Oh, I didn't copy the thingy. Wait. Wait a second. No. Sorry, I didn't post this anywhere. I have to post it. 1 to 5. Okay, where the 1 is only mine. Okay, GG, bro. No one cares about the card game. I understand. I understand it's a bit of my own you know, thing. My own project.
You know what's crazy about being
my own project. Okay. Done. Sorry, I was just spamming the links and everything. Okay, let me check 1 second the tribe types and all of that, okay? The tribe types and all of that is under buildings. No, yes, it's under buildings. So the tribe trap number 2 in reality is a turret, right? Is a turret. I don't know how to call it, but I think it should be called something like spine shooter. I don't know, or how can we call this thing? Spiked attacker or spiked whatever. I have a biological turret that shoots shoots what? Bone arrows. I'm asking the AI if it gives me some marrow spitter. We can call it bone spitter. I think it's okay. I think we call it bone spitter. Sputa ossa in Italian. Bone spitter. Okay, so we change what? We change trap number 2. We change trap 2. We have to change it in item stats. Yep. Bone spitter. Done. Now the problem is that I need now to change it everywhere because otherwise it will not work in the recipes, right? In the recipe. Everywhere we have trap 2. We need to have Jesus. Okay. So these 2 changes are good. Then I also want to rename this one, right? The tribe trap. The tribe trap is what? The tribe trap is this. This one, I think is the incubation chamber. I think it is the incubation something. Venomous incubator, brood nest, no, toxic brood chamber. I think we can call it toxic incubator. Toxic incubator. Toxic incubator. Okay. It will be called toxic incubator. Which I understand is a bit of a weird name, but okay. So we change it here, we change it there. And we change it here. Okay. Then we have to change the name again. I mean the name also of this guy. Toxic incubator. I have no idea about the descriptions, by the way. Descriptions are shit. I think it would be nice to have a description, actually. For all of them. No! Nest entrance. Okay, let me try. Description, we can say... biological... No, I don't know. The top of a complex cave system, or the exit and entrance of a complex cave system used by the consumers to move underground. Okay. The next one is the toxic incubator. The toxic incubator. What was the guy doing? Because there was one that was actually. Wait. We had. Where is the list? Wait. We had the freaking no. But there is also all of this. Wait. Monster Lair 3. No. Monster Lair 4. This one I was searching. This one is the one that I was searching. I mean, this project was half and half done, right? It was not really completely done, unfortunately. Because the... yeah. Anyway, this one is multiplying faster regeneration pulses, increased spawn rate, faster turret fire. So this one is increasing. So empowers. We can say an incubator that empowers other buildings with additional strength, with additional speed. I don't know if it's very understandable, but anyway. Then we have the Bone Spitter. Well, Bone Spitter is easy. A defensive structure shooting bone missiles. Then we have the Armor Dome. The Armor Dome, I think, was giving more HP. What was it? The Armor Dome was giving... Armor Dome. Add damage to turrets. Okay. An evolution chamber allowing turrets, defensive structure to do more damage. Defensive structures to do more damage. Okay. Now, because if you put it in production, obviously we need to have a better hive pool. Hive pool, I think it was the one that was giving HP, no? Add HP to structure and yes. Empowers other buildings with more I don't want to say HP, but with more health and regenerates the structures. Right. Then the Mow Pit. The Mow Pit, I don't remember what it was doing. Slows or root players nearby building. This one they were shooting. Yes. Yes. Did we ever finish this? I don't think so. But anyway, we can try to improve it. Let's say... a defensive structure... defensive structure attacking nearby enemies. Well, it's more than that. I mean, it's generating AoE damage. It's generating AoE. But anyway, it's fine. Let's not make it science project. In the barricade, the barricade is a structure designed to defend, no, to delimit or to block anyone from trespassing. designed to block anyone from trespassing. Okay, so we added all the descriptions. I think that now at least they are a bit more reasonable. Reasonable. Why the chat didn't start? Hello, Hula. You don't have to follow because I was 50-50 actually. I was a bit 50-50, but I wanted to know. I wanted to know how much. I wanted to know how much people are interested into the car game. It seems that people are not. That's fine. Wait a second. The stream is not starting. Why? Why Restream is not starting? I'm in the chat. Chat application. Okay, now it's up. Okay, now it's up. If someone said something on YouTube, I didn't read you, but I can read you now. I can read you now. Okay, so we have defined all the objects, right? We have defined all the objects, and these are all spawnable objects. Now, I don't know why some are stackable, other are unstackable. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but anyway. Trying to understand if there is anything else I want to define. Yeah, we need to define the HP, right? We need to define the HP. How much is too much? I mean, how much damage can you do with one hit on average? We said that the maximum is like 200 or something. 200, 300. How much damage can you do with one hit at the maximum? Hello, the Core Snake. Hey, welcome, welcome. Let me take hello. Let me go to this guy. How many HP this guy has? This guy has 1420. 1420. How many HP this guy has? Stuck on the roof. Fuck it. Really? Possible. Holy moly, 100,000? This guy has 100,000 HP. Holy shit. Uh, 100,000. Holy fuck. Hello. 100,000 HP. Okay. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot, but yeah, so this means that my 500 is absolutely ridiculous. So how much should one building have then? How much should one building have? But also how much... I don't know, we can try to go for 3,000-4,000. Now, depends also on the resistance, because... okay, let's go with, well, I mean, depends, because I think depends on the building. Like the main building, I think it should have way more, right? So I think the main building can have easily 8,000, right? So it's a bit harder to destroy. The toxic incubator can have like maybe 3,000, right? The bone spitter, I think it should have a bit less because he's already attacking, so he may have 2,500 or something. The armor dome, I think it should have quite a bit. I think it should have like 5,000 or 4,000. The hive pool can be 5,000. The mow pit, I think it should not have too much. I think it can have 3,000 as well. And the barricade, well, the barricade is made to resist, right? So the barricade, I think it should have probably 8,000, right? Yeah. Okay, so here we defined all the HP. Now, the only problem is that we decided that some of the buildings, right, give certain bonuses, and I think that I did it in a bit of a stupid way, like I didn't do it scriptable, right? I don't think I did it scriptable. I think that this is pretty much hard-coded at the moment. I think it's pretty much hard-coded. I think these are coded where? I think these are coded in interactable, because these are all child of interactable, one way or another, right? And so inside interactable... Oh. No, but I remember it was inside Tribe Advance. Yeah, it was in Tribe Advance, I remember. So in Tribe Advance, we had our logic. Execute building logics, yes. Execute building logic. Building properties, rate of fire. Yeah, but this one is set. Ranged attack range, ranged attack size, ranged attack frequency, ranged attack damage time, ranged attack expiration. Yes. Brute force reset. Hello, Ula. I have a problem with Twitch. I cannot open your page, but no problem with other channels. Okay. Should be okay because I see it, so, but maybe it's your side. Try just to close the browser and restart it. So the problem is that some of these properties, right, are set. Some of these properties are set. Yeah, and that is not very nice. That is actually not very nice. That is actually not very nice. I mean, we can leave it exactly as it is, but I think we will need a way. We will need a way to change those values, right? And at the moment, we don't have those values in any UI or anywhere. Strange. I think we need a better. I mean, the system as it is decent, but the problem is that we don't have a way to set dynamically the properties on the buildings. We don't have a way to set the properties on the buildings dynamically. So they exist as they exist here, but we don't have a way to change it, right? I mean, in theory, from the code, it's just a matter of changing building properties. So we can actually set this value, right, anytime. And it will do what we want, right? But at the moment, I don't have a way to make it configurable. So let's say that the tribe, right, the tribe does not have a configurable set of properties for the buildings. So in the recipe, so if we go to the recipe, right, I think the best would be also, I don't know if I really like this. I don't know if I really like the script to be the way it is. I mean, it's kind of flexible, but at the moment we have a script like this, right? Which is deciding what are the pieces that you need to build the village. But it's not providing any kind of configuration, right? Or multiplier, right? So it's not giving any kind of multiplier. And I don't know if I want to have like a difficulty factor, right? So that a certain tribe and I made comments you haven't seen. I don't know. I think I've seen them. You said you don't need to follow what people said, and usually you do only what you want. I've seen that. And I also answered to that, but I don't know. After that, I didn't see anything. I can try to type something myself in Twitch and see if it pops up or not. Seems it doesn't, but maybe it doesn't. Ah, it does. It does. Well, at least he appeared in the Streamlabs chat, but he didn't appear in the chat. But anyway, it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, there may be something. There may be something a bit broken. Yeah, possible. So the question is, do we need to scale? I mean, can we scale the tribe with a difficulty factor, right? Somehow, or not? Because at the moment we cannot. And the difficulty factor can be or directly inside a tribe, right? That is defining. So let's say in the tribe table. At the moment, the tribe table, we just have the name of the tribe, the main location, the radius, the wealth, and resource grow and such, but we don't have any indication of a modifier for the strength, right? Which may be annoying. I think we need that, but I don't know if I want to have it dynamically. I mean, if I want to have it dynamic or if I want to have it by tribe, so that each tribe, so we define like 2 tribes, like there is consumer tribe 1, consumer tribe 2, right? And one is a certain, so but yeah, but still must be a parameter somewhere, Still it must be a parameter somewhere. I don't know. We can try to put it in as it is, but my feeling is that it will be a bit lame. It will be a bit lame. Let me see how many people are online, by the way. 8. There's always a few people. Few new people anyway, which is nice. Few new people. Okay, let's try to test it as it is, right? Let's not, but I will need a way to configure it, or we create a configuration file, right? That the game is reading, or better, we put it in the database. But in the database, I don't know exactly where to put it because in theory the parameters are a lot, right? So we have to configure all of this. We have to configure. Continuous damage tick, projectile class, AoE type, ranged AoE, ranged attack type, attack size, frequency, damage, expiration, right? So it's really a lot of stuff. And passing this stuff, and this, by the way, is by building. So each building, right, has its own characteristics. So I'm trying to think what is the best way for us to configure this, right? What is the best way for us to configure this? In theory, it should be on the tribe itself. It should be on the tribe object. So the tribe object should have modifiers for... I mean, if we could group, right? If we could group somehow these parameters, like for example, range, size, frequency, damage, expiration. You're still on Chrome, you cannot open Twitch. Okay, let me see. Let me see. It's not loading at all, or... Uh-oh. It's giving you this error. Yeah, it seems to be broken on Twitch, actually. I don't know if we can restart Twitch only, though. I don't know. I don't know. Usually what they say is to remove the source and re-add the source again. Let me try. He went offline for a second, now should be online again. Okay, maybe now it works. I don't know if the YouTube one stopped, because I had to stop the Twitch channel and start it again. He went offline for a second, now should be online again. I should be okay because I see the video is one video, so okay, I think I fixed it, my boys. I think I fixed it somehow. Should be okay now. Yes. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so yeah, we will need a way to configure this thing, right? Because and there is also another problem that the waiting time we can configure because the waiting time is inside the recipe, right? Waiting time is inside the recipe. One problem I have is that this thing will spam items until let me think about it. Let me think about it a second. Tribe ID number 3. So if I now this tribe has a very specific location. So one of the problems is that at the moment the waiting time is very, very, very low. And so the tribe is gonna build it's gonna build a village very quickly. Like the first building because we did it for a test, right? And the first building is going to be created, I think, very quick. I mean, I remember that we had a waiting time of 10 seconds plus. Oh wow, the moment is even 2 seconds. And then timers of 10 seconds each, right? So in theory, a new building should appear anytime now, but I don't see it, which is a bit weird. I was expecting the building to be already here. Feedback from the player who have seen the new consumer found? No, because it's not enabled in production. I can enable it, but it's not loaded. It's available, but it's not loaded. Why is not building the building? Why is not building the building, my boys? You should build the building. Wow, there is still stuff falling down, which is insane. In production, we still have stuff falling down after like 3-4 years. Wait a second, let me fix that. There are certain NPC that they have a bad base position, right? And so they fall down. For example, this guy, Malburnout, right? So he's trying to respawn in a location that is probably too low. That is probably too low for him, right? He's trying to respawn in this small hill. Let me see the position. Vertical position is 10,843. 10,843. No, actually, it is correct. Very strange then. Probably because the creature is so big that he cannot respawn if he's... Strange, huh? Ten, 843. It's very strange, though. I can rise it a bit, but okay. We can give it a like. Another half a meter, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, another half a meter he appeared. You see that now he appeared instantly? He appeared instantly. The reason is that, yeah, the ground position was too low, and for whatever reason this guy was just falling down. Okay, let me fix the others since we are here, because there are many more that are falling down, which is a bit stupid. Well, not many. I mean, not many, but some. There is another one. Which, by the way, I don't know why they are in the mountains like this, right? So like one is as a base spawn position here, which seems to be a fairly bad spot, right? So I think it would be better if it's like in a flat area like this. Maybe, right? Could be a better spot. Okay, let's try to change it so that it's in this spot. This one is 42. Okay. Okay, so here we have to set all the locations, unfortunately. So the X is 421827. I think this is still, you know, porting from the old game somehow, because this terrain was obviously different. And vertical location, maybe we do 1 meter above me, so we do 10,650. Boom, there it is. Okay, now it is here. Now the guy's there. Now I don't know if there are specific paths, you know, in this area. Not close to here. No, not close to here. There are paths, but they are far away from here. Okay, anyway, this one is not falling down anymore, at least. There is still one creature falling. 1 second. Let's see if we can catch it. I fixed so many of these guys, you have no idea. But yeah, we have hundreds of NPC on the map. So yeah, the other guy is here, and he's probably not. Also not in a correct vertical. So this 7488. Yeah, absolutely. This one is completely wrong. This one is completely wrong. So this one is normal, it is falling. It's really, really wrong. Okay. So this will be 7490. 7490. There it is. And it is. It stopped falling down. Okay. Okay, I think we are good. Okay, back to our discussion. So this guy's not building anything. This guy's not building anything. Is because maybe he thinks that the... Wait, let me debug. Maybe he thinks that he's already there, but then he's not there. Applying recipe build a toxic incubator, right? Why is not doing it then? Requisite type building toxic incubator quantity 1. If it fails the toxic building incubator, requirements not met. Requirements not met. Found critical failure. Building spot, toxic incubator not found. Ah, fuck. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Because the spots, also the spots have those names, right? So he couldn't load the spots because we changed the names of these things, right? We changed the names, and we didn't change them here in the recipe. I think this one is the toxic incubator, which was originally trap number 1, right? Yes. So I think that this one is toxic incubator. Right. And trap number 2 is the bone spitter. Okay, so now I think it will be better. I think it will be better. I think one problem is to understand which are the items that the tribe owns, right? We have a tribe asset table, right? We have a tribe asset, exactly. We have a tribe asset by tribe ID. So if I filter by tribe ID, I should see, yeah, exactly. I should see all the stuff that the tribe is actually owning. And I should also see the status. The status number 3 is actually constructed, actually. Is actually constructed. So in theory, all these ones are constructed for the tribe. Well. So that this means that all these items actually exist, and it didn't load it because I have load item false. Yep. Definitely. I think definitely. Yeah, obviously I have to remember to load items, right? When, yeah. Okay, but now the recipe is correct, right? So at least that will be better. I will probably be in the middle of the village, and I will die so much. So yes, we have to enable this new feature, right, on the production server, and but to enable it, I think we need to test it a bit more. It doesn't require a release or anything. It just requires data in the database. And we can also create more than one, but I will start with one only, right, and see how it plays out. Do we have all those maps? Do we have all those maps? Okay, it's restarting. Ouch. 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 Am I dead already? Uh-oh. There are two buildings, one on top of each other. Okay, the reason is probably that the land is slightly different compared to what it was. Uh-oh, we have two turrets, one on top of each other as well. You see? You see the two turrets, one on top of each other? I think it's because the land is different than what it was before, right? And so... and these are the locations before we check, because we didn't save this level, right? We made it flat just to test, which, by the way, I think is flat enough, but we made it even more flat just to do a test, and now it's a bit strange though. Why? Because I have the vertical. Why we have these buildings one on top of each other? I think because we have the vertical set wrongly then. No, but the vertical is always 0. Yeah, the vertical is always 0. Okay, let me try again. Let's do this. Let's delete all the assets. Let's start from scratch 1 second, because like this is not correct, right? So let's try to understand which one is the, yeah, this one is the server. Okay, so if I delete all the assets, which, by the way, created more, you see, because he didn't find them in the spot where he wanted to find it. It's a bit strange though. Why? That is strange. Well, they were also called differently. Yeah. Okay, let's delete everything and see. Let's delete everything here. Let's delete all the items on the ground. And let's also delete... Shit, I just did something stupid because now I don't know what are the IDs. No! Well, yeah, I deleted the assets, but I didn't delete the item instances. No! I mean, we can recover from this, but basically I will have to do a query where item stats, right? Item standard ID is one of these things, right? So I will have to do select whatever. I will have to do a select. Well, I can do it directly here, I guess. I will have to do. I will have to do a select ID from item instances where item standard ID in this list, right? And then we delete them all. And then we delete them all. Yeah. Okay, I deleted them all. Okay. So we deleted the item stats and we deleted the item instance. Okay, so now if I restart the server, let me see what happens. The city should build very quickly because we have waiting times of 10 seconds. So it should be very quick to rebuild. I have to remove some of the extra maps because here we are loading. Here we are loading Bronze Doors and Amnedair and Ojaveda and freaking everything. Okay, so now there is nothing left, right? There is nothing left. But soon, right? Soon the tribe will spawn the first creature. I don't know when, but at a certain point it will do. Here it is. I don't know why he's starting from that though. Why is starting from that building? That's a bit weird. Do we have it as a first one in the recipe? Really? Do we have it in the recipe? It's a bit strange, because our recipe is saying to build first the warrior. Ah, yes, and then to build the incubator. Yes, yes, the incubator is first. But where is the guy? I don't see the creature though. Ah, it's there, it's there, it's there. Okay, you see that the village is getting built very quickly. So we got this building, we got this building. Why this one is not full health? It just spawned. It's a bit weird, huh? They are not full health. Huh? Boom, another one is born. Now this guy is not attacking me, I guess because I am a game master, or why? Probably because I'm invisible. But he was attacking me before. That's a bit strange, huh? This guy is not attacking me. Why is not attacking me? This one is attacking me. So this one definitely works. But this one is not. I don't know why. Maybe I have to be close. I have to be closer. He has a smaller range. Yeah, he has a smaller range. Yeah. It is working. He's working. He's working. He's working. Okay, so now the village is built. We missed the turret, I guess. Ah, no, the turret is there. Yeah, it's a bit close to the other building. Is the turret working? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, it is working. So basically the village got rebuilt completely, right? I think the problem are the positions of things, right? Is the problem are the position and the rotation. I mean, I kind of like the... by the way, we are on the edge of Listarindel, right? So as you can see. And I did it by purpose, because these walls are overlooking, right? Are overlooking this, right? But it would be nice if these things would be rotated properly and would be positioned properly, right? In reality, the way that is decided is pretty much by this, right? So this is the script that allows us to decide the layout of the city. So we can decide the layout of the city as we wish. So the next entrance is actually I think it should be random rotation, by the way. The next entrance is the first building in the middle, right? And then we have this hive pool. The hive pool is 4 meters in one direction and 6 in the other, right? It's not very easy to visualize. I mean, we can ask the artificial intelligence to visualize this, but yeah, I think we will do it. Easy life. Easy life. I have a script to create the buildings of my tribe. This one. The numbers are in this sequence X, Y, and Z. Rotation and item name. Rotation can be R when it's random or a number. Can you visualize a map with these items in their coordinates? Can he do it? Can he do it, my boys? I think he can. I mean, Claude can for sure. ChatGPT, I don't know. Maybe he can. Let's see. No. He's analyzing. He's analyzing thinking. Let me ask to Claude. Claude is much better in mathematical stuff. I did it. Why so small? No. Why so small? I cannot see it. Try barricade, I've pulled. Yeah, you see there are two things that are on top of each other. So the armor dome and the bone splitter are on top of each other, right? Which is not a great idea. I like the position. So we have to move just the bone splitter more to what? More to the negative x. Right? More to the negative x. More to the negative x. More to the negative x. And let's do -8. So it's 2 meters away. But the barricades at the moment have specified rotation, right? But they don't look correct. So their rotation seems to be very wrong, right? You see this rotation seems to be completely off. The only one that is correct is this one. This angle seems to be 2.9. Seems to be 2.9. I understand this barricade though compared to this, no? What the? Yeah, it's not very easy for me to decide. How do I decide the... considering this thing is shooting me, but I think I can just rotate it and save it. I mean, this one seems to be fine to me. So the one that is below... is visualizing something. Oh wow, fantastic. Really nice. Really nice. Does it correspond to reality or not? I mean, it's the opposite. Like, it's like this, actually. Because the Mo pit is here. Actually, it's reversed. No? Toxic. Yeah, it's kind of reversed for whatever reason, but fine. Can I click this thing? Yes, I can. Can I get the info of how it is rotated at the moment? Its current angle is 22. It's 22. -22 in radians is 0.38. 0.38. We don't have a 0.3 actually in our rotations. We have 0, 5, 3, and 1.5. That's a bit strange, eh? That's a bit strange. It seems their rotation is not really working as expected. Now the rotation is minus 55. I mean, minus 55 is kind of a weird number. Did I rotate it this way or the other way? Now is 119. 119 will be like 3 in radians, right? But I don't know why we got that weird value, actually. I think there is something not working in the... There is something not working in the rotation. Minus 119, minus 116. Because actually there is in degrees. There is in degrees. I thought they were in radians actually. These are in degrees, huh? So the 119 that we have now is written to the database like this, but the one that we got before, okay, so before it was what? Before it was 22. Before it was 22. I don't understand how the 22 came into being, considering that our directions are 1.535. So if I do 1.5 in radians, if I do 1.5 radians in degrees is 85. So to go 22, it needs to have a very, 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 very small number. Well, very, very. I mean, a small number, like 0.5 or something. Unless he didn't take the one, but I don't understand that. Huh? What the fuck? This thing is not working. No, it's not working for whatever reason. There is a barricade at 1010. The barricade at 1010. It's so hard to understand this way though. It's so confusing. Because they don't have names, right? So the barricade at 1010 is the one that is next to the toxic incubator. Is the one that is next to the toxic. Okay, it's that one at the end, right? So that barricade is the one, right? And this one has what? And this one is a rotation of 79. 79. I think he has all random numbers. I don't understand. 79. 79 is definitely not any of these numbers. 79. So I don't understand how 79... So this one should be like this, let's say. 134. I mean, we can redo it and see what happens. 134. 134 degrees in radians is 2.3, right? So in theory, we should put this one at rotation 2.3. But I don't think it will work. Because there is something else happening and it's not working. Minus 10, 10, minus 10, 10. This barricade is the one next to the hive pool. 10, 10 is this one. This one is the only one that is correct. It's only one that is correct. At the moment it's saying 5. Right? In 5... Oh shit, I always have the wrong one. In 5 radians in degrees is 286. So if I go next to this one, is this one 286? I think there is some fuck up. No, it's minus 116. Well, 360 minus 116. 360, because it's negative. Why is negative? I rotated it myself? No, I rotated that one. I didn't rotate this one, right? I think 360 minus 116, 244. No, 244 is not 286. There is something going on with the rotations, guys. It's not working. It's not working. Why we have it in two places? Build spot name and build NPC pickupable. Let me just see if they have the same formula. So if his random rotation is taking an angle angle building spot rotation. Oh fuck, is the opposite. No! You serious? I'm randomizing, yeah. Yeah, I'm randomizing when it's not R. Nah, this code is wrong. No! This code is wrong. No! Okay, let's do it correctly, and then we will see if it's building it correctly by changing the code, but we'll have to release a server update. Unfortunately. Fuck. That's so annoying. So let's say that we want the rotation this way. Right? Let's say we want the rotation this way, so that every barricade is pretty much, you know, making a kind of a perimeter of the village, right? And this thing will move, because this thing will move probably here. And we will put another one. I think we will put 4 turrets, by the way. But let's say that this is the layout that we want, right? So if this is the layout that we want, we want minus 116, which we said it is 244. And 244 in radians is 4.2. Okay. So the one that is next to the hive pool, and it's a bit of a mess, this thing, but anyway, the one that is next to the hive pool, which is minus 10, 10, minus 10, 10 should be 4.2. Which is actually 5, which is not that far. 4.2. So this one we did, okay? Then we have this one. And this one we said that is what? Is 119. And 119 is exactly 2. And this one is next to the armor thingy. So is minus 10, minus 10. So minus 10, minus 10 is this one is to be 2. Okay. Then now when we have it done once, right? We are done forever because we would use the same structure, I guess, but I don't know, maybe not. So 54 probably it is a pain in the neck all the time. Is 0.94. 0.94. There is the one next to the Mo pit, which is 10 minus 10. So 10 minus 10 is this one, and it should be 0.94. 0.94. Okay, and then we have the last one, which I think we already fixed at 2.3, but just to check it again, since we are doing the work, you know. This one is 134. 134 is 2.3. Okay. Okay, so in theory, if we use this script, right? And we put it, where do we put it? We put it in tribe recipe. Okay. So if you put it here like this, and then we delete all the tribe assets. So we basically wait that the tribe rebuilds itself, right? So we delete all these rows. And then we delete the item instances with the same query we did before. Okay, which is this one. Okay. So now we are clean, right? Now we are clean. Now we are clean. Let me just go to a place where I'm not getting attacked too easily. Okay. And but now the problem is that the code, unfortunately, was a bit fucked, because it's actually randomizing where it should not randomize. It's doing the opposite. There is a missing not, right? Because you see that it's saying if the building spot equals to R, right, then take the building spot rotation, which is basically always 0, I guess. I mean, I don't even know. But we should say if it's not R, right? If it's not R, then take this. And if not, randomize, right? And it should be the same here. If it's not equal, right? If it's not equal to R. Yeah, exactly. Fuck. I have to release a new server just for this small thing. But it's fine. I mean, releasing the server is kind of easy. I mean, it doesn't take too much time, but it's annoying that we have to just for a small mistake. But, you know, we didn't test the rotations. That's why. We didn't test the rotations. No, we didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't, my boys. And now we have to redo it. Let me just see what files did we modify in the new release. Nothing, only this, which is a comment, and this one that I changed now, right? And then there is this change to player controller that I don't remember. Yes, I removed some, but this one is risky. This one I will not check it in. This one is risky. I should not check it in because it may break the compatibility with the client. Oh yeah, my boys. Pam 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 pam. We are rebuilding. We are rebuilding, and then let me delete some maps though, because I think we have too much stuff really. Let me delete some maps because we don't need all those maps. I think the only maps that we need at the moment is pretty much the starting, the one that we are testing. Everything else can GG out. Okay. I think we can delete all of this. No! I right clicked and he fucked my selection. Jeez. Okay. Okay, I deleted all those, so now we should be quicker to start up because we have only a few maps. So there are the Winter Olympics. Are you following the Winter Olympics? They are actually in my country, in Italy. They are. I didn't follow much, but there is a lot of news coverage, you know, and everyone is speaking about it. I wanted to check at least the current list of medals, but I understand that we didn't take a lot of medals as Italy. Winter Olympics, Cortina, medals. So Norway at the moment is number 1 with 3 gold, 2 silver and 2 bronze, so for a total of 6. Wow. I mean, Norway for the winter, I guess they are strong. Switzerland, Japan, Germany, USA with only 2 medals at the moment, Austria, 1 gold. But Italy got 9 medals. We actually have the most medals, but obviously they are ordered starting from the gold, right? They are ordered starting from the gold, obviously. But we're getting a lot of medals, which is nice. So we end up in the first 3, right? Very often. We are the one with the most. And France Hula is just next after Czech Republic. And yeah. It's pretty cool though. We just started, so I guess there is a way more. I mean, this leaderboard will change a lot, right? I think we change a lot. We already have stuff getting built, my friends. We already have stuff getting built. What we want to see, we want to see if the barricades are now rotated properly. The barricades are constructed at the end. I can hide behind this so they don't see me. Great idea. I can look at the village without being seen, guys. I'm in a safe spot, no? Well, I'm kind of visible. Okay, the mow pit went up. It's about 10 seconds per cycle, and I think the home base does like 2 cycles per building or something like that. Fuck. Did we save the thingy? It looks identical to before. Maybe we didn't save it. Shit. No, we saved it. Huh? What the? Huh? How it is possible? We saved it. I don't understand. So this turret didn't move. No? This turret didn't move. But that turret is this thing. It's -6, -8. -6, -8. 2 meters is not enough? I mean, maybe we didn't move it by much. But still the rotation seems to be all wrong. Why? I mean, they are all rotated the same way. Like if they rotate... Yeah, you see? They are all rotated the same way, actually. So it's like if the rotation is not... yeah, they are all rotated the same way. It's like if the rotation is not read properly. So this is all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah. That's all 0, 0, 0, 0, I guess. I guess that's what it is. Why the rotation is not read properly? Building spot rotation. Building spot rotation. Building spot rotation. And by the way, can we use degrees so we don't have to do the conversion all the time? Oh, by the way, here is between 0 and 360. Is this angle in degrees? The angle is in okay, this is another problem. The angle is in degrees actually. The angle is in degrees. Yep. So we are giving the wrong values, guys. But he's not reading this. He's not reading this. For whatever reason, he's not reading this. He's not reading. He's not reading the rotation properly. Wait. Where is loading the rotation? Jeez. Set building. No, I want the loading of the building spot. The building spot will be loaded. Try bus set. No, try bus. Okay, no, I understand that. But I need a reserve spot. I need a reserve spot. Yeah, exactly. Reserve spot. Reserve spot. X, Y, and Z. Oh. We don't read it. We don't read it. We don't even read it, boys. GG. Hey, we don't read it. Look at this. Building name. Ah, no, is here. Sorry, is here. Rotation. Do we store it or no? Rotation. Yeah, we actually store it. No, we read it. Rotation. No, actually we store it. Rotation. Rotation. And in theory we read it. But there is a rotation 0 here though. Add asset. By the way, this is a string, my boys. It's a string because it can be R for random. It is randomized every time. I don't know, we can debug it and see what happens, but definitely this thing, right, should I mean, it looks to me that is reading the rotation. I don't understand why. Okay, we need to understand why this argument is not read properly. So we will debug, right? We will debug the server and see. But we will have to clean it. We will have to clean it like we did before. But definitely there is a 0, right? There is a 0 rotation for all of them. That's definitely the case. Yeah, this rotation is giving us a bit of trouble, but it's better if we save, if we keep. So, and let's also use degrees. I don't want to use radians when I don't want to use radians. I think it's super confusing, right? Because on the database we store degrees all the time, right? And we still, I think that we store degrees also for. Yeah, for item instances we store degrees. I mean, it's always degrees, I think. Y rotation. Well, I don't know. I see a 474, but I also see a 27, so I assume is in degrees, right? And we saw it before. Okay, so sorry, let me convert them all back to what they were. So we have a rotation. I mean, all the main buildings should be random rotation, right? Excluding the bond spitter, which actually should not be random. And we understood that -8 is not enough, so we will do -10. -10 will probably hit the barricade though. No? I mean, it should not, because the barricade is at... Anyway. The bond spitter should not be random. But anyway, it should be like a 90 or... I don't know. Let's try 90. 2.3. Let me just convert them back to what they were. 2.3. 131. 4.2. 240. I see a pattern there, but it's obviously wrong. 114 and 0.94 is 54 roughly. Okay. So if we and all the buildings are right, all randomized. Yes. So if we put this into the tribe recipe, into the tribe, I don't see it. Why I don't see it? Because it's already here. If you put it here, right, and we go, and then we do this, and we delete everything, and then we go here and we delete everything again, because these are all items that he's creating in the database, because they become permanent items. Now we will have to decide if these are really permanent items or not, but we will see. Okay, so we recompiled, right? But this time we started in debug mode, and I want to see what numbers we get, because it seems that the rotation is not passed properly. It's not passed properly to the asset function for whatever reason. I only seen some footage from the protest in Milan. Okay, usually I like the curling one every time. 4 years is good. Every 4 years is good, yeah. Yeah, I think that I would like to follow, but I don't have the time. I mean, it's between work and plane shift, I can do barely anything else. And then there is also the card game. Ah, shit, why I decided to do the card game. I don't know. No, it's fun, it's fun. I really want to do it. I really want to do it. Okay. So here we are parsing what? Here we are parsing the nest entrance. Fantastic. So this should have R as the functional R. Yeah, exactly, as R, right? So R is put into that thingy. Then after this, we do add asset with the rotation, right? So we go here, I guess, yes. And then we go, nah. And then we go here, right? And here we put the rotation equal to rotation, right? You see, so we put it as R. So our asset now is that value. Okay. So up to here is all good. Now the next one is the hive pool, and the hive pool also has R rotation. Yeah. So we go and we go. Yeah, I don't think I need this really at this point. I think I understand. The next one also is another R, another R, another R, another R, another R. Okay, and this one is 90. Okay, let's see what it does with this one, because this one is a value, right? This one is a value. So my rotation get probably past here, right? And now my rotation is 90. Yeah, so my asset, right? And we do asset push, asset save. So everything here seems to be okay. Everything here seems to be okay. Now we want to see when this thing is getting built, which should happen fairly soon, and we have another breakpoint, if I remember right. I hope I put a breakpoint on the build. Where is it? Build. There it is. Build. Is trying to build toxic incubator. Okay, so in this case we decide a random angle, right? And in fact is generating a random angle between 0 and 360, and he decided is 154, right? And 154 is passed down here. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. And we have our rotation 154. Okay, maybe we don't set it. I don't know. Angle rotation in the jaw. Yes, in the jaw, exactly. F rotator 154. I mean, I hope the rotator is in degrees, right? Does it tell us? Obviously it doesn't tell us, which is kind of funny. Doesn't tell. It doesn't say if it's in degrees or something else. Or rotation is not in degrees. Okay, it said it there. Okay, nice. Nice. So yeah, so we create our rotator with 154, right? And then we create the item. Okay, let me see if this angle is actually used in create. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is because all our game is using it. But let's see if for whatever reason we fucked up. And so we have our rotation, which is 154. Yes. Do we set it somewhere or not? I mean, I assume we do. Yes, here it is. Transform rotation, right? You see here is our 154. So, and this spawn, yeah, and we spawn the actor with that transform. So, I mean, it's for sure is set. For sure, 100%, bro. Okay, let it go and okay, we let it go and we see what happens with the next building, right? We can also connect with the client if we want to see what is going on, but basically now he's building the city again. I obviously find time to eat. Sometimes I'm eating like in 10 minutes, really. Nest entrance, this one. I'm eating in, sometimes I'm eating in 10 minutes. But for example, when I visit my parents, when I go to my parents' house, I take like a full hour, right, with them, so. So sometimes I have a decent lunch and dinner time. Angle 230. This one also has been randomized. Yes, this one also has been randomized. I want to see one non-randomized, but I think that, yeah, it's taking the angle for sure. For sure is considering the angle. For sure is considering the angle. I don't know why it looked like it was not, but it is. Now the city is slowly getting built. And this is another random. Oops. It doesn't look very random. It looks exactly in the same position as before. Huh? No? I don't know. It really looks like exactly in the same position. Angle 72. Random again. Well, that one is symmetrical, so it's very hard to understand. But I remember that the hole, right, was here. This thing is exactly the same rotation. I don't know. At least it looks like. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's slightly different. But I mean, with the barricade, we see it immediately. With the barricade, we immediately see what is going on. There is a fixed rotation at 90 for the... actually, this one seems to be different. Because it was not looking that way, right? Yeah, this one has been rotated. This one is rotated now. This one is rotated for sure. This one is rotated for sure. For sure. Okay, let's see the next one, because the next ones are the barricades. And this barricade... Oh, fuck, I missed the... 240. No. We timed out. Yeah, I missed the breakpoint. I think we spawned them all. Ah, now they are correct, huh? There is one missing. Now they are correct. Okay, nice. Yeah, there is just one missing. Okay, cool. They are correct. Yep. Okay, yeah, so there was a problem with the rotation, but we fixed it. And now seems that all our buildings have a proper rotation. Now, what we have to decide, but I think will be for another day because it starts to be a bit late. What we have to decide is just the layout of this thing, right? How do we want the layout to be? I think that what I would like to have, I would like to have one turret here, one turret here, and one turret here. Right? One, or even better, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? So that if you go, yeah, exactly. That if you go, if you don't destroy the barricade, right, but you go around the barricade, you find yourself hit by the turret, right? And yeah, the only problem is how to easily decide these coordinates, right? Because it's a bit of a mess, actually. It's a bit of a mess. So it is the center is 0, 0, 0. And then it seems that our 90 degrees, right? Because we said 90 degrees. It seems that our axis, you see that we have one axis like this and one axis like that, right? So if we go back to our picture here, why is not? Well, it's not exactly like that. No, it's not. Here we have 2 and 2. We have the Mo pit. The Mo pit is this guy, right? The Mo pit and the toxic incubator. So these are these two, and these are these two. So looking at the picture, they are like this. Yes, they are like this, right? They are like this. If you look at the picture, they are let's say like this. And then the barricade is there. I mean, it's not really there though. You see that the barricade is here. I don't know, it seems it's not matching though. Maybe because the barricade is not centered in the middle. No, I don't think so. I think the barricade is centered in the middle, 100%. 100%. Yeah, why these things are not following? 1, 2, 3. Ah, wait, because it's the opposite. I think that I think this picture is mirrored. I think this picture is mirrored because this barricade is this barricade. Yeah, so this thing is mirrored. Can I please take a screenshot? Thank you. What happened? It took 2 screenshots. I think this thing is mirrored vertically. So if I flip it vertically, yeah, I think unfortunately the writings are a bit annoying. But this is the Mo pit. This is the Mo pit. This is the incubator. And so it's like this, right? This is the Mo pit. This is the incubator, roughly. The angle. This one is this barricade. This one is this barricade. This is the hive pool. Yeah, now it matches, right? Now it matches. And here, okay, we moved it. So this one is now here, right? This one is now here instead of being here. And we have the barricade there. So if we want to put the turret, right? If we want to put the turret like here, where do we put it, right? We have to put it here, which is what? Yeah, now in reverse, GG, bro. We have to put it. So we have to put one turret here, one turret here, one turret here, and one turret here. So in theory, it's easy because it's at the 0, 0, right? I think so. So if we reverse it again, in theory these ones are easy coordinates, so they are 0 0 10, right? 0 10 0 10 Von Spitter. Let me try a 0 10, and then we will do 4. So we will do a 0 10, a minus a 0 10, a minus 10 0, a minus 10 0. Well, it's all the combinations, by the way. A 10 10, wait, a 10 no, delete that, delete the 10 10 immediately. A 10 0, wait, a 10 0, and then what is this? There is a oh fuck, I'm messing up. 1 second. Minus 10 0, minus 10 0 is this one, right? Is this one minus 10 0. Then this one is 0 10, because it's the x, is 0 10, okay, which is this one. Then this one is 10 0, it's 10 0, we already have it, okay. And then we did this one, and then this one is minus 10. No, this one is 0. Oh fuck, why am I messing up this much? This one is 0 minus 10. Okay, 0 minus 10. Okay. So minus 10 0, zero 10, yeah, 10 0, yeah, 0 minus 10. Okay. Okay, so this 4 should be now in the right. Now the angle, I have no idea. The angle, we will do 90 for everyone, and then we will see. But definitely they will have to be rotated out, right? They will have to be rotated looking in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, right? So they will have to be rotated properly. But I don't know which is this rotation, because the only one that we know is this one, which is a 90. But definitely so 90 is good for this turret here. So 90 is good for the one that is between the moped, and so it's good for this one, which is 10 0. So 10 0 is good for 90. 10 0 is good for 90. The other ones we have to change. So this one, if this is 90 and is rotating clockwise, I assume, right? So this one will be 180. So the one that is below, which is here, which is 0 minus 10, 0 minus 10, 0 minus 10, this one is 180. Then this one is 270. which is minus 10, 0. Minus 10, 0 is 270, and the other is 0. Right? Okay, now I want to know if this thing works. I pressed Ctrl S, but I should not have done it. Okay. Okay, so if we substitute this in our tribe recipe, okay, so now this thing will build more stuff, but we have to tell this to build more stuff, right? Because so barricade. I think you should build one spitter and one barricade, and so on. Actually, wait. 4. Okay, you can just say 4, and it's doing it. Yes, but they'll build. Okay, yeah, it will build all the spitters and then all the barricades, but it's fine. It's fine. For what we need is fine. Okay, let's try like this. So we go in assets, we delete everything. Because now we changed everything, so we cannot reuse the same, right? But in real life, this would not happen, right? We would just leave. I mean, the people will destroy the item. I mean, the players will destroy the item. Okay, let's try like this. So the code is actually fine now. Because it built everything properly, huh? So yes, there was a bit of a fuck up. There was a small fuck up, my boys. Why is telling me that the stream is down or the stream is completed? I don't know. You're still there, my boys? I think we are still live, yes. I don't know, sometimes there are some weird messages. Anyway, the miniature going to India is still undelivered. For different reasons, a bit long to explain, but basically there were tariffs and counter tariffs and additional tariffs to send this freaking plastic miniature is insane. It's ridiculous, really. It's ridiculous. But I paid all the possible tariffs. And so now, hopefully, it will be delivered in the next few days. Consider it started... we sent it the 26th, right? The 26th of January. Wow. We sent it the 26th of January, so is more than 2 weeks. That is well, not traveling, but anyway. It took a week to reach India, and then I just waited there forever. But I'm confident that it will reach the destination. I'm confident. We can do it. We can do it! Uh-oh, I'm in the middle of a mess. But yes, now the rotations are random. I can see. Okay, we just need to wait, guys, and see if the turrets are getting built. I see one turret, 2 turrets, wow. Yes, they're getting built like bosses. The timing is a bit weird, by the way. The rotation is okay. The rotation is like 90 degrees off. No! They are all 90 degrees off, but... Why only 2? Why is not building the others? You should build 4. No? Why is not building 4? You should build 4 and 4 barricades. We can debug the tribe and see what else is doing. Requirement not met. What do you mean requirement not met? What do you mean requirement not met? Parts requirement building bond splitter quantity 4. Recipe build bond splitter to tribe consumer tribe. Requirement not met. Final NPC. Applying recipe build bond splitter. Yeah, it's just waiting. I don't know. It's just waiting, but in theory should do it. Stop execution call for wait. We restart for next step. Yeah, he's trying to build it, right? He's trying to build it, but then he's saying that he's going in waiting mode, and the waiting mode should only be 10 seconds. So it should actually come out after the 10 seconds with the, but he's not doing it. Which is a bit strange. Requirement not met. Found idle NPC. Apply recipe build bond splitter. Wait 10. Yeah, when there is this requirement not met, basically means that add recipe build bond splitter tribe consumer tribe. I mean, he arrived up to here. I mean, he built like this one very easily, right? Is it because I didn't delete the spots? No, I deleted the spots. I deleted the spots in the database 100%. I deleted the assets, right? Yes, I deleted the assets, so... I deleted the assets. Why? Yeah, the assets are here right now. But why has 3 bond splitter? And 4 bar, maybe he built it now. Wait. No, I didn't build it. He's like, so I think he has the spot reserved. Wait, he has the spot reserved or not? Yes, yes, because this one, you see, these ones are not built. These one are status 1, right? They are not status 3. So we are but the bones, but the 3 bone spitter seems to be built actually. That is very strange. That is very strange. But it's saying requirement not met, right? Will be interesting when the requirement not met is hit to know why the hell, I mean, why it failed. The problem is that requirement not met, I think I checked this already, it was not very easy because this guy doesn't know. Because it's inside parse requirements, right? And parse requirement is kind of a complex function because it's parse requirement type. Yeah, in theory, this one we should see though. Parse requirement, right? We should see. Yeah, we see it. Parse requirement. Mopit requirement met. Parse requirement. Bone spitter quantity 4. If it fails, run this recipe. Exactly. Then is adding the recipe and then he's saying requirement not met. Okay, and then he's running it. But then he's running it and he's waiting the I don't know, I finished my time, guys, but by the way, wait a second. There is one bone spitter there. He's inside, you see it? There is one bone spitter in 0-0. Why there is one bone spitter in 0? That is the mess then. There is one bone spitter in 0-0. Ah, Jesus. I fucked up the numbers. Nah, I fucked up the numbers, boys. I fucked up the numbers. Jeez. I fucked up the numbers. I fucked up the numbers. Yeah, I fucked up the number, and this is why he's confused, because he's finding one already at in the same spot. Yeah, and by the way, let me just check the rotation 1 second. So the one that he put in 0-0. So it seems that they are all rotated 90 degrees wrong. Right? 90 degrees wrong. So I think that I have to increment everyone by 90. So this becomes 90, this becomes 180, this becomes 270, and this becomes 0. Okay, let me try this way. Okay, let's do one last test. One last test and then I go. One last test and then I go. Yeah, I messed up the sequence. I messed up the sequence, guys. Messed up the sequence completely. Messed up the sequence completely. Well, not completely, but anyway. Enough. Enough! Okay, last test. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I go to bed, okay? I would like to continue, but there is work tomorrow, as usual. Yeah, we don't see Monin online. Yeah, I spoke with him. He has a problem with his PC. He has a problem with the computer, and so he cannot connect. But he's getting it fixed somehow. So I said that... he said that the computer is under repair. And so he cannot connect, but he will receive the package, hopefully. Hopefully we receive the package. Okay, let's see if now works. And also if we have the proper rotations, I don't know. So I don't know why we start with this. We should start with the nest, no? I think I have to invert the sequence. So I think the nest should be first, not the incubator. I think the nest is where they come out from, no? So I think it should be actually this way. But anyway, we change it. I don't know, I cannot remember. Okay. This sequence doesn't make any difference anymore. Okay, we just have to wait a bit and build the nest. We build this. It's like one every 20 seconds or so. I think it would be nice to have kind of an effect when they pop in, right? So that now they just pop in and they don't fade in. I think it would be nice if we could fade in, but I don't know what to do with the particles. The village is getting built. Good night, Ola. Thank you for coming. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Why the rotation is always 90 degrees off, no matter what I do? Anyway, probably because it's counterclockwise. I don't know. Yeah, the rotation is always 90 degrees compared to what I wanted, even if I change them all. But anyway, fine. We miss one. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. The last one. You can do it. The last barricade, please. Fuck. They operate a bit weird anyway, because they pop up like together and then I don't know. I have to check the timing. I think this wait time. And the last one, and our city is complete. We made it, boys. We made it. The city is complete. Yes, 4 turrets, 1 trap, and 4 barricades. And the barricades are rotated right. The turrets are not rotated right. I will see why. But our city is complete. Oh yeah. I think there is a screenshot that I will put in my history. I have a history folder where I store screenshots, important screenshot, like kind of milestones, you know, stuff that happens in our game, and it is an important one. It is an important one, Chris, because we managed to do this. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Let me just save this somewhere, and JPEG is fine. It is just a picture, and I will call it Tribe Village. Okay, guys, goodbye. See you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be very nice. Also, it is free. And if you want to download our game, you can just go on Steam and you can download it, or you can download it here from our website. That is planeshift.it. There is a download now button that you can just click and download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac without any other fuzz. See you guys. Bye bye.